Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The Jamaican authorities has stepped up their procedure on crime fighting. They say they have seized over 518 firearms since the beginning of the year. And it's only August, ladies and gentlemen. Numbers they're giving you. August numbers. 5 more months still left, and Jamaican police has seized over 518 firearms. Greetings and salutations, to all my melanation. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari Soldier of Good Deep Roots TV, and if this is your first time tuning in, hit the red subscribe button. We're going to build a great relationship, ladies and gentlemen. Another number of ridiculousness coming out of Jamaica. The island top authorities are beating their chest while they're saying that they have seized a total of 518 firearms up to August 31st. 2022. This figure reflects a seizure since the start of the year, represented an increase in 12% or 54 more firearms over the same period last year. Hooray! Yo, we need to give them the purple star for that now. Commissioner of Police Major Anderson made the disclosure during an address Tuesday at the Jamaican Constabulary Force press conference. The Jamaican Constabulary Force press conference, they are detailing the type of weapons seized. Commissioner provides status that shows about 60% increase in numbers of rifles seized and 12% increase in the number of shotguns seized. See, Jamaicans always singing about the rifle. Jamaicans always singing about the automatics. And that the youth them grow up and prevalently distribute and seek after. Don't fool yourself. Say what you say no mean nothing. You are gone. Other than that, enough people can still be alive. There was also a 7% increase in the number of pistols seized when compared to the last year's seizure of weapon. In addition to the firearm seizure as far this year, a total of 9,082 rounds of ammunition has also been seized along with those weapons. Seem like an army them thugs they are run. You are gone take. Now since January we have laid charge against 657 persons just for illegal possession of weapons. Some of these persons are charged for other offenses as well, says Anderson. Now he reiterated his commitment that the Constabulary Force will not be distracted or lose focus on its mandate to apprehend criminals, ensure public order, and save lives. That sounds good. But generals, every year a more murder, and every year a more gun. So you might want to plug the holes that are leaking. He continued by saying we have to keep the focus on criminals and their means of committing crimes, gunmen gangs, and gun. So the man I show you say, a 3G my dealing, a the 3G, because everybody run gun a 5G, and here you're telling me, say, the lead cop still there 3G, gunman, gang and gun. Him need to rise it up to 6G, because them G are real tough G. You are gonna take. Now, Anderson continue by saying, too often in the discussion, we're discussing about crime, especially when these discussions become philosophical discussion. The criminals and the impact on the victims are absent. Anderson noted we at the JCF don't have the luxury of leaving the criminals or their victims out of discussions, since we see firsthand the pain and the harm that these criminals inflict on their victims, he declared. The senior law officer said the JCF anticipate the new legislation coming for the Firearm Act as it continues to pursue criminals and maintain public order. Now, I do agree with Major Antony Anderson that you need legislation to further press these criminals off the streets and into their rightful place. But a peer chatting these people have been giving us for year in and year out to drive me to believe that a government I help invent crime and promote crime. Because in the Spanish town, and the gunman town don't be around when sun goes down, that's where the Prime Minister of the country is from. So it holds me to say that he must have a hand in the carnage. And in St. James, where it hotter than flames, that's where Mr. Chung is from. And when you check out St. Catherine, there were constituents had to step down. There are people that revel in the fact that them area are the baddest thing and the maddest thing. And we have to have a paradigm shift, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just the police officer, the government job to make sure that we have a safe environment, but it's also the law-abiding citizens. Now, if the law-abiding citizens and the government team up, the unlawful citizens will lose. But when the law-abiding citizens don't work with the law-keeping officers, then the police them don't have a foot, hand, or a head fist stand upon. Because you know police work off of information. And you know Jamaicans born an informer many different ways. Whether physically, literally, financially, socially, or whatever, verbally. You are gone take. So I'm reporting, explaining to you. Said down this one Maxfield Avenue with a murder. You know, the 33-year-old. And now you see over here, sir, for Olympic way hot up. The man them roll by meters, about 200 meters. A stone threw away from the police station and wet up the block. 3 pickup copper, 2 fatally drop. Them life they will live in. What kind of life we live in, people? Every day I just slaughteration and murderation upon the streets of Jamaica. It is not something that look pretty, and it's not something that me want leave for me picnic. Ladies and gentlemen, leave your comment as usual. Me want know how we can solve this high murder rate. The violence is distasteful, home and abroad. You have people, a foreign where want come in with them foreign money, and them afraid, because them only have one life and them scared of no dunny. Hit that red subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome to D-Boots TV. Pick up D-Boots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in the air every time.
Give me a thumbs up, you know. Leave your comment. Me really want to hear what can we do? What can we do to help the righteous grow? Because this is not about uptown, downtown, rich or poor. It's about good over evil. Enough of uno don't like police. But I give thanks for the law keeping officers. Give me a chance to sleep. Yeah. And big up all our police them Panawania. Keep up the good work. Thank you for making Jamaica a little bit safer. A 500 and something shows that we don't have no owner. You know what that mean? Child. More slaughter, more bloodletting, more murder.